What's up, YouTube? It's Shifu Stew coming at you with my first deck list ever. Today we've got Slowking on the menu. So Slowking's got this really interesting attack, Seek Inspiration. It's basically a great value Regidrago that requires more steps to set up. So how are we going to use it? Obviously, we're going to hit Trifrost on Kyurem and take all 6 prize cards in one turn. Now, if you haven't used Trifrost before, you can put 110 damage on 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. This is ridiculous spread, albeit Terramons are running rampant with the new Evee set, but we have ways around that. Specifically, we come packed with the Eternatus. Now, you might be asking me, Stu, why wouldn't you just run the new Regigigas for 330 on a new Terramon? And that's a great question. Regigigas is an awesome card, and it is going to KO almost every Terramon with the exception of a few out there. The reason we don't run Regigigas is because we play Reversal Energy. So we're actually stacked at 4x Reversal, and what we want to be doing with this deck is staying below our opponent in knockouts, right? So we want to give them KOs with Dusknoir, Dusclops, set up our Slowking to attack for free. If they have a Zard in the active, if they have a Pult in the active, we're going to hit one Eternatus, and then we're going to try and sweep the prize cards with that Kyurem Trifrost on the second attack. Now, how are we going to get the longevity out of our Slowking? I'm glad you asked. We come prepped with the A-Spec Survival Brace. No one's running it. There's great reason not to run it. It's not the best A-Spec out there, but in this deck it makes a lot of sense, right? When you have to get that 230 Eternatus attack off, you've got to be able to survive a turn to then hit with a Trifrost. This helps us get there. Of course, we're running things like Thorton, Rotom with Forest Seal. We've got the Pidgeot and the Rare Candies. We have the Academy at night to put them back on top of our deck for Seek Inspiration. It works. There's a lot of tech. It's convoluted and sometimes you brick, but if you like taking 6 prize cards, the list is down below. Enjoy the video. Stick around for the next few matches. I appreciate the support. If you like the new content coming out, throw me a subscribe, throw a like on the video. It helps a ton. Let's get into it. All right, Sunday XO. Little hugs and kisses and hugs, whichever way it may be. Let's see what you got going on here. And do we want to go first? Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit it. Evolution deck. Let's see if we can set up. I mean, going first gives us better potential, to turn 3 dunk someone by chance, but this is actually not a bad setup here. We'll likely go ahead and pop an Ultra Ball for the Rotom. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, a couple Duskulls down. Definitely gonna Buddy-Buddy Poffin a couple Duskulls down. Especially with the Budu active, that is something we can work with. Especially if we send the Thorton and the Night Stretcher. Go ahead and grab that Rotom. We'll bring him down. We will instant charge. Alright, so there's the Forest Seal. There's the Dusclops. We do stop the Budu next turn. We don't stop its item lock, though. So we are going to have to put down another Pidgey. Yeah, this is a great first game. This deck is very reliant on items, so here is our best shot at trying to handle the new Meta Madness Budu Bombardier. Okay, so they hit the Mesagoza. It's not the ideal thing to see. But if they don't have another Budu to swap to, okay. They're going to Cypher's the top of their deck. Is that for next turn, or is that for a draw engine they have active, like a Fleet Footwork, maybe? Maybe there's some Raikus in here, some Entei. No, it's the Cyclizar play. Throw an energy on it. I mean, then it makes sense if you just want to go ahead and block out my items. Another Tera Orb. Are we grabbing another Cyclozar? Well, I guess first Tera Orb. Hydreigon. Okay. So that's fair. The Budu starts removing the itemization, right? So we throw down another Pidgey. We forest Sealstone. We Colress to go ahead and get rid of his Mesagoza. Yeah, we have to get rid of the Budu. We can't get locked here, right? So we'll trade a 1-1 on prizes. You know, it's not what everybody wants to see, but we're playing against it. There's the Budu. I actually have a Budu deck list coming out soon. It'll probably be my second video that I ever post on the channel. Of course, this is the first deck list. I do play some competitive decks like, you know, Zard. I played a little Hydreigon last season, which I wouldn't say Hydreigon is super competitive, but I also love decks that do things they shouldn't, right? Like a Slowking hitting for Trifrost to take 6 prize cards. That's a beautiful thing to witness. This game, we're not going to witness it. We had to take the early prize trade. We had to pop the Dusclops on the Budu. I can't let him item lock me out of this game. If he wants to burn the energy on a Cyclozar EX for a Nest Ball to go into another Budu to keep the lock going, have at it. Okay, let's see what we do here. We do have the Ultra Ball, which gets us to the Pidgeot, which is really cool. Oh my god. We just get the free Pidgeot? So we'll go ahead and play down the Slowpoke. We'll go ahead and play down the Brace. We'll go ahead and slap energy on it. Everything is going to plan there. What we need to do now is Night Stretcher another Duskull into play. Bring that down. We need to quick search a Dusknoir. And then candy the Nor. This has to go on the Pikachu EX. We can kill Cyclozar one-on-one with an Eternatus attack, right? We talked about teching in that one Eternatus to take out some Teras to set up damage. That's why it's in the deck. We're going to use it for that reason, but we're going to keep instant charging while we bide our time, build our bench, and do what we have to do here. If he doesn't play another basic, we probably win this game, right? Okay, there's the Gimmighoul. And here comes the big damage. 30 to one of our bench boys. So he's going to kill the Pidgey. That's expected. Does he take the... Yeah, see, that's where you have to put the damage on the Slowpoke, dude. I think you have to put it on the Slowpoke there. I mean, let's see here. We can Ultra Ball. We can send the Switch and the Poffin. And we can grab Eternatus. And we can Pidgeot, a quick search, into Slowking. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, man. Oh, no, I have Academy. Oh, I have Academy up. Yeah. We can just quick search into Slowking and start popping off. This is huge. So now we retreat the Pidgeot. Bring up the Slowking. Let's go ahead and Night Stretcher. Get another Duskull. From here, we're going to hit the Academy at night. This is why Eternatus is in the deck. For situations exactly like this. Here we're going to go ahead and pop the World Ender, kill the Cyclozar, even up the prize trade, but not really, right? As you can see, our bench is prepped. We've got 2 Duskulls ready. We have a braced Slowking, gonna survive at 10. Tell me you like Resolute Heart without telling me you like it, Pikachu player. Let's go. Obviously, you have to bring that to the active, right? So if he doesn't get the Gimmighoul here evolved, there's the Nemona, which is better than a boss. Don't get me wrong. The odds are, though, is that he's gonna evolve that Gimmighoul. If he doesn't, I mean, honestly, I don't know what kind of deck this guy is playing. I love the Budu. I see the Cyclizar. I get the Terra types are giving you that bench shielding. You know, again, Manaphy was held in this game from Regidrago Trifrost, if you ask me. That doesn't work. You're not an evolution Pokemon. But with all these new Terras coming out, Manaphy doesn't need to exist. There's so much more potential. Yeah, unfortunately, if you can't evolve the Gimmighoul, it's gonna be game over. And that's all she wrote, I believe, folks. Well, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh? Because I would need to... Yeah, I don't think that we can actually make this happen here. But I can take a Rare Candy. That's quite a bit of damage, but I just can't end the game here. So we put that there. And then even if I were to... pop this off. I mean, there's always the chance that with 23 cards left, we hit a Kyurem, right? Do we do it for the content alone? Do I do it? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Alright, so Slowking is not supposed to be played this way. You're supposed to be able to set yourself up. We had to obviously pop the Eternatus attack. Let's seek that inspiration. Oh my god, we hit it! And that's game over, baby. That's how we play the game right there. Oh my goodness, game 1 popping off. Cheers, lads. Let's get into the second one. Alrighty, game 2. Let's go ahead and make the decision. Yeah, we'll set ourselves up in that first go position. We'll see what Maheps has for us. That last match against Pikachu EX, that was a weird deck with the Cyclizar in there as well. Not really sure what was going on, but it's okay. We'll just move on from it. We could just send the Dusknoir and the Colress with the Ultra Ball to get the Rotom if we have to. Again, Rotom is the key here, so we want to make sure that we're grabbing that Rotom at the start of the game. It is doable. If you prize the Rotom, you know, don't fret. It's not like your game is over. But it's not going to be as quick to get this, you know, crazy Trifrost combo off with Slowking. We'll see what they're doing here. It has taken quite a while to finish setting up. They do play a basic down. We'll see what that basic is. Maybe they bricked really hard and they're trying to imagine a way out of this. I'm not totally sure what's going on. We are in Ultra Ball, ladder reset, of course, so we're sitting at like Ho-Oh division right now, maybe above it. I'm not entirely sure where we're at. We're just kind of cruising through it with a little bit of Slowking and Trifrost off Kyurem. The Chien Pao, okay, hey, get your games in while you can, buddy. Wow, okay, so we hit the Rotom. We do hit the Rotom. Okay, so... here, I'm just going to Star Alchemy. I'm just going to go straight into the... no. Straight in to the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, not the Pidgey, because we're going to Buddy Poffy Buddy Poffin, the Pidgey and Slowpoke. Chien Pao is a pretty low HP Mon, right? We usually can set up pretty nicely. I'm going to Ultra Ball again, too. I'm going to send the Dusknoir and the Colress. I'm just going to go ahead and Ultra into that Pidgeot EX. Just in case our Rotom helps us find a Rare Candy with instant charge. It did not. Okay. You can't win them all. Oh, Mayheps, what are you doing, brother? Oh, the new Lugia EX. Yes. Okay. This is something interesting right here. How are we going to handle the 220 lines? Simple. We're going to try Frost 3 of them at the same daggum time, and we're going to take 6 prize cards this game. No sweat whatsoever. We just need them to play down a Fez. We need them to play down, you know, a Rotom. I doubt they have Rotom, or they would have already gone for it instead of the Lugia, most likely. But, you know, we're going to see what we can make happen here. I would love to get a 6 prizer in the video. And also, I'd love to see if Chien Pao is a playable deck now. You know, it's an interesting card. Always has been. I've always loved Chien Pao. We need to go ahead and start clipping, though. I need to make sure that when I attack, I can attack, right? So we'll go ahead and place 50 on Chien Pao. We'll swap into a Pidgey that we are absolutely willing to lose here. Give them a prize card. Hopefully give them another EX. Another 220 EX would be absolutely magnificent right now. We do have the Duskull. We do have the Night Stretcher. We do have the Academy and the Kyurem. I mean, there's a lot of good happening here right now. We're going to hit the Pidgeot next turn. If they play another 220 EX, we're set. We're hitting the 6 prizes in one turn. It's the dream. You guys came here to see it. I played the deck to see it. We need to make it happen. Even if we sandbag this game to hit the 6 prizes, I would be down. Okay, Ultra Ball, please give us another Chien Pao on board. Come on. All you got to do is give us another Chien Pao. Maybe they play the Iron Hands in the deck as well, though. That is an option for the Chien Pao deck. Okay, the Frigibax. That's not as fun, I'll be honest. We'll see what he does here. He's just going through his deck right now, grabbing his energies when he can. I would love to see the Pidgey die here. It just means he's using an energy, getting it into the discard, doing what he can. So the Poffin is pretty nice, right? We can take another Slowpoke, a Duskull. Here we can go ahead and Rare Candy onto the Pidgey. What do we want to do here? Do we want to go ahead and just grab an Arven? Yeah. So we'll take the Arven here. We'll take a Switch card and a Survival Brace. Okay. We will Survival Brace the Slowking, pop the Reversal, and then we're just going to draw. We're just going to keep drawing cards until they play another EX, because we know they have one. We know there's another Chien Pao in this deck, and I want to see it hit the board. So the Arctibax, interesting development. There it is. There's the Chien Pao. Okay. We can finally enter go mode. The Jet Energy is nice. He hits the Hyper Whirlpool. Flip a coin until you get tails. That is just nasty. Okay. Show me the energies you're removing, huh? The beauty of Slowking is we remove the energy ourselves. So at this point, we're pretty in the clear, right? I mean, obviously, we're going to just hit the Pidgeot again. We're going to grab the Slowking. We're just prepping ourselves to never be out of options right now to hit this crazy combo. So we go ahead and bring the Duskull in. We'll evolve a Dusclops. We will Academy at Night. Boom. Into the Kyurem attack. Send him to the top of the deck. Seek Inspiration. We are one attack away from taking that sweet, sweet 6 prize cards. Shout out to Chien Pao players for having 220 HP EX-Mons in play. It's kind of like playing against Miraidon. Those are 2 decks that you can really just abuse with Trifrost. They're not Tera, so they're not blocking your damage from the bench. And they're only 220. It only takes us 2. And we know how easy that's about to be, right? We're still in a deficit of prize cards. And we just did 330 damage to their board. So the Pokestop is tough there, right? They get rid of our Academy at Night. But this is also why we have the Colress on the deck, right? So Colress is going to let us... Oh, did we already play our single Colress? We did. Okay. So there's a chance that we're in a predicament here. It shouldn't be too bad of a situation. We can always Pokestop our way into some goodies. Okay, that's a huge Pokestop. The Switch just really... I mean, the Switch is nice, but losing 2 energy is nicer. Okay. So he hit 6 heads in a row. But it doesn't matter, right? We have the brace. We're surviving. 10 HP. Do we hit the Pokestop? Do we hit it? Oh, man. I want to hit the Pokestop so badly. Let's hit the Pokestop. Okay. I can quick search the Academy. I can Night Stretcher. I don't think I need to do anything. I think I just need to draw cards. We finally have the Academy now. We're going to keep it in hand. He's not going to Iono. It's Chien Pao. He very well might kill my Slowking. Okay. So he's stacking up the Baxcalibur. Guys, this is Ultra Ball League. I don't know what to tell you. I wish that we were playing solely meta decks. I've sifted through plenty of games to stop playing against super weird stuff. Chien Pao seems at least somewhat normal enough for me to say this is good content. I am excited to see this Lugia EX popping up in the Chien Pao list, though. I think it's a cool card. I think removing special energy, removing any energy is a really powerful attack, and as you just saw with 6, I mean, nobody's stacking 6 energy onto anything, right? So fortunately, we win the game because Checkmate Slowking is just a little bit too strong. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and Pidgeot. This is going to get us the reversal energy that we need. So we're going to pop the reversal energy onto Slowking. Here's where we Night Stretcher back the Kyurem, right? And we even have a Kyurem in hand, so we don't have to Night Stretcher it. But it's nice to always have that third backup on hand. Here we're going to go ahead and send that back to top of deck. Seek the inspiration from the gods. Trifrost. pop down 1, 2, 3, and that is 6 prizes, ladies and gentlemen. Slowking taking names. Let's go ahead and get into one more. Catch you there. So we do have the Duskull. We do have the Slowpoke. We already have the Kyurem and the Academy. Can we be playing anything other than Flareon, though? I'm positive we're playing yet another Tera deck, which is going to make this difficult. But on the bright side, we know that we have the Poffin, Triple Draw, Rotom. We've got the whole thing set up right here. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and Nest Ball out the Rotom, and we're going to Nest Ball a Pidgey as well, right? So this helps us speed up the way that we can play this game. We don't have a ton of time to play this game, unfortunately, because we're playing against Flareon, which is only going to take a couple of turns to get going. We can Arven Forest Seal with the Rare Candy. We can get our Pidgeot next turn. Here we go. We are already seeing the Evee EX come out. It is turn 2, though, so he can't play the Hoot Hoot yet. He's going to put it in the active. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is what we want to see, usually. The double energy coming down onto the Evee. We don't like that. There very well could be a play to kill the Evee, though. Let's see. Let's see what we draw. Switch. Ah, well, that's not really what we wanted, right? So we can Forest Seal. We'll go ahead and grab the Pidgeot. Unfortunate that it played out this way, but we'll make it work, right? So we're going to put down the double Duskulls. He can't even Vaporeon 60. It's not an EX Slowpoke, so we're chilling on one Slowpoke. No worries at all. We're going to go ahead and quick search here because we do need to find... The Dusclops does help us a lot here. Do we want the Dusclops to take out the Hoot Hoot? It stops their big draw engine, right? We'll go ahead and do that. So we'll take this, kill the Hoot Hoot, do a 1-1 trade, right? So against Tera decks, you really want to get this list down to 4. You want your prize cards at 4 so that you can set up a 130 or an Eternatus and then pop a Trifrost with a Slowking after going down to your 10 from your brace. So it's definitely going to be a hard match, but we'll see if we can make it happen. It's a great last match to see on the table. We're going to go ahead and just put another Duskull up. There's no reason to rush anything. We'll Nest Ball out our last Duskull right now. And we will end the turn with an instant charge. Let's get those cards. Arven is nice. Ultra Ball is nice. We have a chance to make a pretty big play this turn. So he's going to flip the script. Okay, who is he going to evolve into? Oh, there's the Hoot Hoot. The Evee. Okay, hold on. We're going places right here. The Iono sucks for sure. That's a tough card for us to see right now, but not the end of the world. Man, there's a lot of Eevees coming out right now, huh? A lot of Eevees. We see the Burning Charge come through. He's going to throw some energies around. Makes sense, makes sense. Again, guys, we want to take out that Hoot Hoot, right? And we want to have our trades get us to a position where we're at 4. Because we can do the Dusknoir onto the Fez. Let's see here. We are in a really bad spot here, aren't we? Yeah, it's not great. I mean, we can grab another Slowpoke, which is cool. We can quick search here. You know, it is what it is. It's not amazing. We'll grab our Rare Candy. We'll grab our Survival Brace. We want to go ahead and slap this onto our Slowpoke. We want to go ahead and Rare Candy the Duskull. Again, we want this hoot gone, right? So we send that out. We kill that. We make the trade happen. It's not the best trade in the world because, you know, they're 280 with their attack. They could always boss his orders, bring us in, but it's something we got to do here. We do get the energy for the Slowpoke, which is kind of huge. We'll bring the other Slowpoke up. We'll drop that and just instant charge. Cards, cards, cards. That's what we're playing for. Let's see what we can do. We need the Kyurem. And we need a Rare Candy too. So we need a lot of things right now. The Joltik. Oh, the EX is... Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Jolteon coming out. Yeah, that is not what we wanted to see. Not at all. Okay, so we're gonna retreat here. We need to put the Slowpoke into the active. We have the Slowking. We have the Ultra Ball. We can send the Poffins. Get them out of here, right? Bring the Kyurem. Now we can Pidgeot, quick search into our Colresses. Yeah. Yeah, we need to Colress here. So we'll Colress the Academy and Energy. We'll play the Academy. We will flip the Academy. All right, now we got to seek this inspiration. So we put one there, one there, one there. We take our prize. We keep the deficit. We survive a hit. Then we attack one more time with Kyurem to win the game? Does he full retreat with Flareon or does he attack? Oh, he attacks! Oh! Incredible. Incredible. Okay, well, listen. If this wasn't reason enough to get the channel going, come on, guys. We're out here taking dubs against Terramons with Slowking. We're out here looking like we're in absolute peak form right now, right? So we're going to pop the Dusknoir. We're going to give him another prize card. Yeah, so be it. So be it. But we're going to get this dub. All we have to do is Pidgeot, search the Kyurem, or the Night Stretcher. We honestly could just search the Night Stretcher here. And we still have the Stretcher. Beautiful. So we just put the Stretcher into our hand. We grab the Kyurem. This way, in case later on we didn't win here and we needed to risk it for the biscuit, we could try and flip for that Kyurem on top. But we'll send the Kyurem back to the top of the deck. Seek out some inspiration with Slowking. And that's all she wrote, folks. Trifrost winning games even against Terramons. All right, that's going to wrap it up. We got another video coming out sometime next week. Going to be looking at some Budu strategies we saw at the beginning of this video. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your week and see you next time.